Cleveland.
6 straight years, WMMS has won the Rolling Stone Radio Station of the Year Award in the annual magazine Readers Poll. Go, let me tell you that there are 6 diamonds signifying every year for 6 years that WMMS won the Rolling Stone Readers Poll. And there's room for many, many more. If need be, we'll take that simulated sapphire out of there and put some big diamonds in there.
All right. Well, why don't you, John, why don't you try and throw a little enthusiasm into this job a little, huh?
What for? We only had an Arbitron that came out that has us in, what do we have, 14-2, something like that?
From WMMS, the home of the Buzzard in Cleveland, John Gorman's the program director. You've been here about 100 years.
Operations manager.
Oh, whatever. You've been here 100 years, haven't you?
No, about 50.
Step over the light here.
50.
You're getting in the dark
Pretty
here.
Gray hair, yeah. Gray. At least I'm not losing it like Denny.
And speaking of Denny Sanders is on the air. Now, Kid Leo, we just got done taking a look at him before we looked at that neat WMMS ring. And I guess Kid Leo is going on 13 years here, right? Yeah, I see it on your finger there. And now how long has Denny Sanders been here? Longer?
Denny's been here since, when did they start the FM frequency? 1949. You were here for the original FM frequency.
Ian Marconi started the station.
71, I think, or about 14 years, I guess, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, well, let's check him out here at the home of the Buzzard, WMMS.
100.7 WMMS with No Way Out, and we heard Joe Walsh doing the old Michael Stanley tune, Rosewood Bitters. And good evening, everybody. It's me, Denny Sanders, all the way until 10 o'clock tonight here at MMS. I got a great night planned, and as soon as I get the show out of the way, we'll be all set.
Another frost-free favorite on WMMS.
This is Mr. T. I just happened to be at station WMMS, and I want to tell you, out there in Radio Land, you better keep listening to this station. And if you don't, I'm coming after you.
Gonna play Name It and Claim It later on, so you stay tuned.
But never duplicated.
The 100.7 WMMS. We began out with Simple Minds doing Alive and Kickin', and in between the song that started it all, Band-Aid with Do They Know It's Christmas. Right now it's 6:49, and we're feeling fine here at WMMS. Tonight, live at 11:30, it's Rockline with special guest Asia talking to you at 1-800-222-ROCK. Tonight, live at 11:30, right here. Coming up next on Video Air Checks number 15, it's Jeff and Flash and the Buzzard Morning Zoo.
Thank you very much, Denny.
Okay, now what's this story, Flash?
Listen to this. They're calling it a case of a drug working a little too well. Doctors in Canada found an experimental antidepressant, mind you, that was causing patients to experience orgasms every time they yawned. Needless to say, this problem was slightly embarrassing for the 2 men and 2 women involved. One man said he was so exhausted he had to lie down for 15 minutes after each yawn.
Pooped him out.
What are you taking for it? Sleeping pills. 7:18. Eddie Murphy from MMS this morning.
It's currently 40 degrees in Columbus, 35 in Youngstown, 36 in the Akron-Canton area, 37 at Hopkins Airport, and 39 degrees now downtown at MMS.
Hold on a second.
It's 7:35. Good morning. This is Ed Ferenc reporting the news. Our top stories. Expect a ruling today from the PUCO on Ohio Bell's request for a $135 million rate hike. Now it's back to more music here at WMMS.
Who is this?
Well, who is? It's me, Mr. Leonard.
This is Jeff Kinsbach. Who's this?
Oh, it's me. Mister, I'll go through that again.
Oh, okay. What are you...
All right. I'm a golf nut.
Well, how'd you do?
Well, I got a palm, a birdie, and 2 ducks.
Great score.
Well, but the 2 best balls I hit yesterday, I guess, is when I stepped on that rake.
And now, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, time for the filet of soul. And this morning's jam be none other than that smoking, but not joking.
Would you clean the toilets?
After the tune.
And now, the Buzzard Morning Zoo presents that lover man, Captain Kenny Clean, with one of his Lay It On Me soul jams.
Oh, show you right, show you right. Well, this morning I feel like burning up the old airways. And what better way than to set them on fire with one of my oldies, I mean oldies but goodies. And that be none other than that smoking, but no joking, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles with More Love. Now, if I gave up more love, it might leave me with none. But anyway, let's see just how much love this tune has as I lay it down on my guitar soul meter. There ain't no skate. Come on, Smokey, smoke, baby. Smoke.
Here we are at the Buzzard Morning Zoo. Yes, Cleveland's only radio program that's promoted by all the other radio stations. Thanks, guys.
Really, you're doing a great job keeping us number one.
16 going on 20.
Well, what they're doing is MMS Weekends. Can you believe it? They are talking about MMS on their air. This is where their intelligence is. This is what we call grade programming for the competition. MMS Weekends to them means more music Saturdays, more music Sundays.
That means more ratings for us.
It's called a Prada bag.
The what?
Prada.
The Prada bag?
Oh, no.
It's an Italian import. It's a quilted nylon bag with gold chain handles, and it sells for a nice low price of $250. Now, well, if that's a little pricey for you, Jeff, we know what a tightwad you are, so that's probably really high for you.
Talking to my wife again.
It's half the cost of the classic and now trendy quilted Chanel bag after which the Prada purse is modeled. So
Well,
you can save price and buy the Prada.
yeah, really. Sounds like a cattle Prada.
It's time for you to stop blowing air up your chickens. You've been listening to the Testy Tuesday edition of the Buzzard Morning Zoo, coming to you live and direct from the new state-of-the-art studios of WMMS, high atop the Statler office tower in beautiful but dismally cloudy and wet downtown Cleveland. Prizes on the Buzzard Morning Zoo courtesy of Daffy Dan's, the World Wrestling Federation, the original Cleveland Trivia Game, the 1986 Movie Channel Stars Calendar, Belkin Productions, the Front Row Theater, the Buzzard Calendar Works, the Leather Inns, the Michael Stanley Band, and Little Mountain Limited. All the questions on the Buzzard Morning Zoo's Cleveland Trivia segment courtesy of the Cleveland Trivia Game, now available at all Higbee's and Burroughs stores. We've had traffic reports with that beep and creep lady, Pat Brady, and the Buzzard Skyway Patrol, and the sports report with TV8's Casey Coleman. He says giving is better. Our astrological wizard, the starman, Mr. R, gave today an exciting 8. And of course, we've heard from our assistant public service director, Mr. Leonard.
Yeah, but the two best balls I hit yesterday, I guess, is when I stepped on that rake.
Also appearing on today's show, John Rio, David, Sandy, Sally, Todd, Bunny, Kathy, Big Hank, Debbie, Melinda, Jim, Dale, Cammie, Karen, Bethany Ann, Marcia, and special in-studio guest Detective Bob Bolton, and a cast of thousands. Have the best possible Testy Tuesday you can have. I'm Len Boom Boom Goldberg.
And I'm Jeff Kinsbach. We'll catch you back here tomorrow morning between 6 and 10 on the MMS
Buzzard Morning Zoo.
One more thing before we get out of here, and that is something special, something tender for the holidays. This is called Christmas in Jail.
From the rock and roll capital of the world, this is the radio station voted America's best. WMMS. Cleveland.